All right, if you're an iOS developer, you probably spend most of your day inside Xcode. And look, it's an incredible tool, no doubt about it. But what if I told you that the key to seriously leveling up your speed and efficiency isn't in the GUI at all? It's right there in the terminal. Today, we're going to crack open the command line and see how it can make you a way faster and more powerful developer.
You know, this quote really hits the nail on the head. It's so easy to think of the terminal as this intimidating, old-school thing, but you've got to reframe that. It's not scary, it's your secret weapon. It is the absolute key to automating all those repetitive tasks and getting precise, direct control over your entire development process. It's not an exaggeration to say it's a superpower.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll get the basics down, just setting up your environment. Then we'll get into the real meat of it, building, testing, and archiving your app. After that, I'll show you how to become a master of the iOS simulator without ever touching your mouse. And finally, we'll see how all these pieces fit together to totally transform your workflow.
All right, first things first. Before you can start building incredible apps, you've got to make sure your foundation is solid. These next few commands, they're the absolute essentials. Every single iOS developer should know these by heart.
Okay, the first command, Xcode select -install, is kind of like step 0 on any new Mac. It just gets all the essential command line tools you need. But the real game changer here is the second one, Xcode select -switch. Come on, we've all been there, right? Juggling multiple projects and one needs Xcode 14 while another needs Xcode 15. It's a huge pain. This command lets you switch between them instantly, right from the terminal. No more guesswork.
Now this one, it seems almost too simple, but I'm telling you, this will change your daily life. Instead of clicking through folders in Finder, just navigate to your project directory in the terminal and type open and the file name. It's a tiny little habit that saves you a few seconds every time, but it adds up, and more importantly, it keeps you in the flow.
Okay, this command is like an X-ray for your project file. You can run Xcode build -list and immediately see all the crucial parts of your project. You'll see your targets, the actual things you build, like your app itself. You'll see your build configurations, like debug and release, and you'll see your schemes, which are basically the recipes for how to build everything. Knowing these exact names is absolutely crucial for any kind of automation.
So now that we know what's in our project, let's talk about what we can do with it. This is where we get into the core loop of what we do all day. Build, test, prepare for release, and repeat. These next commands are all about putting that entire cycle on steroids.
This table right here, this is where the magic really starts. With Xcode build, you can compile your whole project without even having Xcode open. Then there's Xcode build test, which lets you run your entire test suite with a single command. This is the absolute heart of continuous integration, or CI. It's how you can automatically test your code every single time you push a change. And finally, Xcode build archive lets you script your entire release build. This isn't about saving a few seconds. This is about making your whole process repeatable and bulletproof.
So, your app is building, all your tests are passing, awesome. Now you actually need to see it run, right? This next part is all about taming the iOS simulator. We're talking total control over all your test environments straight from the command line.
And this right here is a perfect example of a fully automated run. Step 1, you find the device you want with list. Step 2, you boot it up. Step 3, you install your freshly built app right onto it. And when you're done testing, Step 4, a quick shutdown all command cleans everything up for you. Now imagine chaining all of these into one script. You could test your app on 5 different iPhones with a single command. That is powerful.
Okay, pay attention to this because it's a small detail that will absolutely save you a headache later. When you want to install an app, you give the command the path to your .app file. Simple enough. But when you want to uninstall it, you don't use the path. You need its bundle identifier. You know, that com.yourcompany.yourapp thing? It's a crucial difference to remember for your scripts. Install with the path, uninstall with the ID.
So we've covered setting things up, building and testing and controlling the simulator. Let's just take a step back and look at the big picture here. These aren't just a random collection of commands. They're the building blocks for a fundamentally smarter, faster, and more reliable way to work.
So let's just quickly recap the superpowers you've just unlocked. First, speed. No more waiting for a GUI to load, you just execute. Second, automation. You can script everything from a simple build to your entire release process. Third, control. You get to dictate exactly which Xcode version and which simulator to use, every time. And all of this together is the foundation for modern CI/CD, letting you ship better apps faster.
All right, that's a wrap. We've gone from the basic setup all the way to deployment, all from the command line.
The power is literally at your fingertips now. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. When you look at your own day-to-day work, what's the very first repetitive, annoying thing you're going to automate with these new superpowers?